It's not summer without some Shakespeare in the park. On August 20th, Brown Box Theater Project will be hosting a Shakespeare acting workshop at Plymouth Center for the Arts and afterwards performing one of Shakespeare's most famous tragedies, Hamlet, at Pilgrim Memorial State Park Amphitheater. The workshop and performance, sponsored by the Plymouth Bay Cultural District, is free to the public and is sure to be an incredible evening. PCN stopped by to chat with the director of Hamlet to get you this scoop.
The event that we're having as part of the Plymouth Bay Cultural District is Shakespeare in the Park. And what we really wanted to do was to bring some more culture and arts. Obviously, Plymouth is very well known for that, but we're trying to expand it, and that's really the goal and mission of the Plymouth Bay Cultural District. The event that we have scheduled for August 20th at 7:30 p.m. is going to be Shakespeare in the Park by Hamlet, and it's done through the Brown Box Theater Group. And prior to that, we'll be here at the Plymouth Center for the Arts at 4:30 for an actors workshop, which should be very exciting. We're looking to get reservations for people who are 16 of age and over to come to that workshop. And then from after the workshop, we'll be walking down the hill over to Pilgrim Park and be ready to put on the play.
Brown Box Theater Project has been around doing free Shakespeare for 7 years, taking theater to communities that we are trying to break down the financial or geographic barriers that separate those audiences from performing arts. And so this production is our 7th version of bringing free Shakespeare to communities in and around Greater Boston and right here in Plymouth, our 2nd year here. And we are excited to be bringing Shakespeare's most well-known tragedy to the area with a really exciting, wonderful young cast that will bring these great, well-known words to life. The parts of Hamlet that get me the most excited is really exploring how the psychological elements of this tragedy. It is not a tragedy necessarily of action, but a tragedy of the mind. And whether it's Hamlet himself or even the characters surrounding him, we are exploring these elements of mourning ritual and death and how death does affect the mind. And then how, when we find out that it is murder of his father that he is coping with and that he has to take action from, those are the twists and the elements, the tragedy of the mind that I'm excited to be exploring.
There have been other Shakespeare's in the Park, other plays that have been down here in Plymouth, but they seem to have been something that, kind of sporadic. And what we wanted to do, especially with Brown Box, was to be able to start an event that would be something that we would bring back every year, build upon it, and maybe even do more than one throughout a calendar year. I think it's something that in the past has had great attendance, and I know working with Kyler and his group at Brown Box, we're really expecting to have another great event. And again, it's something that we want to continue to do on an annual event.